Alright, so what's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Now, Modern Warfare 2, my experience so far has been amazing. I've really enjoyed this game. At the moment, I've got 2 gold guns. So I've got the M4 gold, which I made a video on the other day. And I also went ahead and got the MP7 gold just yesterday. And I've been having a blast with this game so far. I've been having so much fun. I've been really enjoying playing it. However, it would be wrong for me to say that this game is without its issues. And not even just its issues, it's just without core features. I mean, some of the things we're going to talk about today are features that are basically a staple of this franchise and have been for multiple years. And this isn't even something that Infinity Ward have been doing for the first time this year. This is something that they've actually been known for in the past, and with Infinite Warfare, if you guys remember that. So just before we get into these features, if you are new around here and you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do. I'm going to be posting loads of Modern Warfare 2 videos. I'm going to be going for Orion and Polyatomic and all that up until Warzone. Then I'm going to be making Warzone videos, and they will just be sort of dabbling in between them. But yeah, now Modern Warfare 2 is out, I'm going to be posting a load more videos on the channel, so make sure you stay tuned for that. I'll probably try and daily upload for as long as possible, to be honest. Maybe even double upload like I did yesterday. But anyway, we're going to get into some of these features that are missing. And the first one, which is the biggest one in my opinion, is Hardcore, aka Tier 1 mode. Now, I ain't calling this shit Tier 1 mode. I don't know why the fuck they've changed that. It's Hardcore. Now, Hardcore is just not in the game. I think this is the first time in COD history where Hardcore has not been in a COD game. Maybe before it even existed. But Hardcore is literally just not in the game. And the funny thing is as well, it's in custom games, it's in private matches. You can toggle tier 1 mode on. It's in the custom games, you can turn on hardcore mode, but for some reason in the multiplayer it's not available. And Infinity Ward have tweeted out and mentioned this, and they've said it's not coming till season 1, which to be fair is only in about 3 weeks or so. But I just think this is unacceptable, to be honest. I don't see why it's not in the game now if it's in private matches. Like, that doesn't make sense. To me, it seems like for the multiplayer, all they have to do is add the UI option as a little like slider or something, or like a tick box, and then that's it, it's done. I don't see what's so difficult about that. The other thing that I noticed straight away that isn't in this game is a sort of barracks area or combat record. You can't see your wins, your losses, your kill death ratio, your most used weapon, you know, all those stats, your most used kill streaks, whatever. All of them you can't see in this game, which is really, really frustrating to me. Now, you know, people are going to sit here and be like, why does your KD matter? And to be honest, it doesn't matter all that much, but I want to see how well I'm doing at least. You know, it's not a matter of I want to compare my KD with my friends and see whose dick's bigger. I just want to see how well I'm doing in this game, because so far, I feel like I've got a decent KD, but how would I know? I can't see. And I suppose in addition to the combat record as well, we don't have a challenges section. We don't have like 100% like calling cards section or whatever. We can't see calling card challenges or whatever. And I thought this was really strange. I'm pretty sure in one of the blog posts just before, I think it was the Mastery blog post they posted before this game came out, they were talking about how there is going to be like 100% of calling card. There's going to be calling cards you can unlock with different levels, like sort of like the Black Ops franchise, where they have like 5 tiers in the calling card, and like you get XP for every one. Then on the final one, you get your calling card. I distinctly remember in that blog post them talking about these calling cards and challenges and stuff, and I'm pretty sure they even mentioned there's going to be a 100%er, but unless I'm stupid and everyone else is stupid, I can't find them in this game. It is really, really weird how they would mention that in the blog post and not add them. And what I'm worried about as well is, if they do add this in Season 1, or even before Season 1, is it going to retroactively count my progress? Like, if I got, I don't know, let's say that if there's some Dark Ops challenges in this game, if I got a 25 kill streak in this game, right, and that ended up being the Dark Ops challenge 2 weeks later, would that retroactively count? Or is my combat record going to start counting from when they add the feature? And the thing I mentioned being an Infinity Ward classic is the leaderboards not being here. I can't see any leaderboards in this game. This is something that happened with Infinite Warfare, and this was a massive deal in the community. This was, I think it was until like February they didn't add leaderboards, and the game came out in like November, bear in mind. So we had 2 to 3 months without any leaderboards in Infinite Warfare, and I'm worried that all of these features alongside the leaderboards is going to be the same with this game, and I'm just hoping that's not the case, because to be honest, I really, really do like this game. I think the foundations for this game are fantastic. It's basically Modern Warfare 2019, but quicker paced, which is pretty much what I wanted. And it's really weird as well how this game had a full 3-year uninterrupted, smooth development cycle, and we're missing things like hardcore and leaderboards. It just seems really, really weird. I mean, I guess there are a few bugs, which I did talk about in my previous video, but there aren't, like, it's not like a Cold War launch where, like, it's, you know, completely unplayable for most people. But the main problem with this game is just the missing content. You know, like I said, the foundations of the game are here. I mean, we have, like, 50-odd guns, which is fantastic. We have a decent variety in game modes. Not amazing, but decent. We have all our operators, obviously, but the things that we're missing are things like maps. We only have 10 maps. You know, we're missing, you know, like I said previously, leaderboards and blah 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 blah. I'm thinking they're probably going to be saving all of these for a season 1 launch, so they can go, wow, look guys, we added barracks. Whoa, this thing that should be in every COD game we added in season 1. Don't worry guys, we've got your back. I just want to throw it out there as well, the UI for this game is still fucking horrible, by the way. It's genuinely just terrible. I mean, when you're in the main sort of menu, when you're going to in the multiplayer, at least when you're going to queue for a game, you've got your XP tokens, your day challenges, then you can go to like weapons operators, that kind of stuff. That part isn't too bad. However, the main menu for this game literally doesn't look like a main menu. It's so strange, like, especially if you go all the way back out as well. Because Warzone is available, you can see you've got your, I think it's called Call of Duty HQ, and you've got Modern Warfare 2 there, and I assume you're going to be able to flip between Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone. But then you go into Modern Warfare 2, and it's just this really weird, like, Disney Plus looking menu, which just looks really strange to me. I think these Hulu UI designers that are for some reason working on a COD game now. It just looks so weird. Like, why is it not when I, you know, go into this, I have, like, my 3 sections, like, say, the original Modern Warfare 2, right? You've got your 3 sections, your campaign, multiplayer, spec ops. You click into them, then they have their own unique UI, you know, like, some multiplayer, you've got a list of game modes and blah, blah, blah. Campaign, you've got, like, you know, the way it is now with, like, your missions and stuff. That's cool. And then you got your co-op, which can be whatever. No, in this game, for some reason, you have to select it like you're selecting a fucking, the new Marvel series. It's just so weird to me. One final thing as well that is also missing is an actual timer for the XP tokens. Like, you know, you activate a double XP token, but you don't know how long you've got left on it, which I find is really weird as well. You know, for the first, like, 24 hours of the game, I'm pretty sure double XP tokens were not working, but they seem to be working now, but I don't know how long I've got left on them, so cool. All in all, I just want to say I am still loving this game. The actual, like, gameplay itself, which is what matters, is really fun in this game. It's really enjoyable. But the problems lie, once again, outside of the gameplay. Like I said in my previous video, the main problems with this game are outside of the game. It's not even in the game itself. It's in the menus and the UI and, you know, just all that kind of stuff. It just seems a little bit empty at the moment, and I'm just hoping that they've got these foundations, and over the next 2 years, they're going to build up to a fantastic game, which isn't really how games should work. We should launch with a fantastic game and just keep it going from there, but it is what it is. We've just got to accept it now. But anyway, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm going to go bum off some Modern Warfare 2. I'll see you guys later.